Every language has words that are extremely difficult to express in other languages. But these words aren't just words. These words are ideas that are unique to every human culture on earth, be it Australian, like many of you, or Polish, like me. If I greeted you today by saying hola in Spanish or ni hao in Chinese Mandarin, you wouldn't really have a problem to understand what I'm saying. But would you understand if I said itu? Itu is a greeting in an endangered Amazonian language called Muru. And what's fascinating about itu is its translation. Itu means, do you exist? Itu shows us that even simple ideas, such as greetings, can vary greatly across languages. And if simple ideas differ so much, then what about ideas that are more complex, such as love, such as justice, such as freedom? I'll take you today on a journey into the Amazonian rainforest. At one time, more than 1,000 languages were spoken in the Amazonian jungles. Today, only 350 languages remain, and more cease to exist every single year. Those isolated languages in the Amazon have mind-blowing ways of expressing ideas. Yet many of those languages are dying, and many have never been recorded. When we lose a language, we don't lose just words, but we also lose the wisdom and the spirit and the ideas of the people who spoke that language. My doctoral work focuses on describing Muru, a language spoken by about 2,000 people in Colombia and Peru. The Muru people have no flag, they have no anthem, and officially they have no language because their language has never been recorded. Only if somebody writes grammar of Muru, the language will be officially recognized. If I told you today that English wasn't a language, wouldn't you show me a heavy grammar of English to prove that English is a language? Well, currently, the Muru people have very little to prove that their language, Muru, actually exists. My task as a linguist is to write the first description of Muru. First, I am going to establish the Muru sound so the language can be written down. And then I'm going to analyze the Muru words and how those words connect into sentences. And I'm also going to include traditional stories of the Muru people to preserve the knowledge of this remarkable tribe. And when I finish my thesis, the Muru people will be finally, officially able to answer itu, do you exist, with hu, itekai, meaning yes, we do exist.